What's good, guys? It's Dom here, and today I'm back on Gwent with a Syndicate deck. I've already shown off a similar one in the past, but this is a Savolla, Madame Louisa one-trick pony Syndicate crime deck. I really enjoy it, I like it. I don't know if other YouTubers have already done things like this, because I don't watch that much Gwent anymore, but I would like to play this on occasion every once in a while, so if you guys know any cool decks that I could try out, let me know. Right. Let's cleave a skull through this Nilfgaardian horde. That was a bit brutal, but oh well. Okay, so we're not going to want Shakedown. Bloody Good Fun's not really my kind of type, and maybe Dip in the Pontar, because these are just our generic bronze crime cards that I'd much rather have in the deck and draw later. I mean, we have Savolla, which is nice. So hopefully we can draw Madame Louisa later and then do our little one trick towards the end of the third round. We're not going to bother trying to press him down to 2 rounds because I have not played this game enough to have enough self-confidence to do that. I know I haven't changed my, what's it called, artifact for going first, just because I'm not really sure which one I'd actually want to have in this deck. And I know there is one which gives you coins, but as this deck's the Madame Louisa one-trick pony, coins don't really matter to us. Right, I guess cut up Lackey again. We're just trying to get out units now so we can get our engine going. Because the one negative of this deck is that it is a bit slow, and your opponent, if they're playing control, can quite easily just raid your ass. But if you're able to just get out all your units, use your leader, start doing a bunch of crime, you can go crazy. Oh, well, that's a minor inconvenience to both our cat-up lackeys. Right, they're both locked, then I guess we'll just drop down a regular dwarf. I mean, it's still giving us the lead, which is what matters to us. Oh boy. Orson Jr.'s getting smacked. Okay, so that's kind of annoying. To be honest, we might just dip it in the Pontar and hope we can smack it, but we need to like maybe Crown Splitter Fug. And then we could just use our leader's ability, but I'm not too sure if I want to do that this early on. But I think for now at least Crown Splitter's Fug is a good idea. Wildcard maybe? We've got 2 Intimidates on the board. Honestly, looking through our deck, it's just a way of fitting it. So, yeah, let's go to Novigradian Justice. Give ourselves a 3 Dwarf and another Crown Splitter Fug. We might as well kill their Alba Pikeman now. And yeah, let's buff up Cut Up Lackey just so we can actually use our artifact. Round 1. I forgot about that last time. Not going to make that mistake again. Even though, what was it, last time was like October? November? Jeez, I really do just have long breaks from this game. It's a shame really, because I do really enjoy it. And it's an excellent game, it's just I don't know what any of the cards do anymore. Right, we don't have anything that strong in our deck, so... Oh! I think that hit our strongest unit in the deck, because Savolla's in hand. She gets Madame Louisa. Maybe. I don't know. Right, do a bit of crime, and then we've got a good lead now. I'm thinking we are far enough ahead that if he pushes, we could just pass. We do have a lot of coins, though. But I don't actually have that many tribute cards in the deck, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so that shield actually works quite well there. Yeah, the shield just completely negated that damage. That's good. Right, we'll pass there, because it's going to take them at least, I'm going to say 2 cards. No, never mind. They'll just agree with me. Perfect. Okay, if I can actually try and get a lead on second round, I can give them big disadvantage for next turn, or round 3. Right, let's get a Shakedown and Dip in the Pontar. We're just desperately fishing for Madame Louisa now. And we hit her! Good. We have our last 2 cards planned. And Ewald's pretty nice as well, so... Right, I think for now, maybe just a bare-knuckle brawler, to be honest.
Our knees supposed to bend both ways.
Just a simple unit, something nice to play. And I don't know what his leader does, actually. What's he doing? Oh, that's not going to matter. I assure you. It's the tribute, which is going to make you scared. Sorry about that. I guess we could just go Ewald and go ham. Or we could play some crime. I don't know, so many options now. What's in deck? Honestly, I'm thinking Ewald, deal the damage, and next turn, if I Furco the Sculptor, and then go into the Eternal Fire action card I got in my deck, that should put us far enough ahead that they've got to play an extra card, and give them significant disadvantage. Okay.
I never miss, even at full gallop. Never a problem, 4 inches.
I mean, unless anything else is going to do 6, but I think Congregation's probably the best idea.
Greater donations beget greater blessings.
Look at that, Eternal Fire preserve you. To be honest, if I play this game a lot more, I might make a Firesworn deck, just because it seems like a lot of memes. I know back in the day I was originally a Nilfgaard fan, but nah, not anymore. I think Syndicate's going to have to win it for me. And it's tempting to give him a Tavern Brawl, but honestly, I don't know. Yeah, you know what, let's go for it. See, now they're just miles behind. Just, I can prevail in a short round as long as I've got the advantage. But, yeah, that's pretty much all I want to do. I mean, I guess I could play Cupboard Man, but no real point in that, I think. Save it for next round. Give ourselves a lot more control over the board. This might actually bait out his leader as well. I can see he's got 4 uses, but honestly, I don't know what it actually does. Too busy looking at Savolla and his majestic Frightener with Madame Louisa to completely send him into the end.
Bards across the Empire will sing of this day.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, boost soldiers. Did he have to use all of them there? Or did he just decide to? Because surely he would have wanted to save some for, you know, the final round. The one that he's going into a card down and he's going first, so kind of 2 cards down in a way. Right, we'll get rid of bloody good fun, to be honest, because we got Horst. And do we need Shakedown? No, we do not. So we got a handful of golds. To be honest, Horst and Senior is only really good as just a 6 drop at the moment. I don't really want to have any more cut up lackeys. And if he plays that, I'll just ignore the front row. Guess it's a Skewer 2. Obviously, Intimidate 2 might bait out some removal. And I'm not really too fussed, to be honest. I've got a lot more power in hand. I think they should have started with that Norsky Sergeant, to be honest, but whatever floats their boat, I suppose. Right, ooh. I don't know what any of these cards do, to be honest, so it's time for a lot of reading. Maybe Eternal Fire Discipline. Gives me a 2 cost, which is pretty nice. Just an extra unit on the board, I suppose. Saves me having to put it all on 1 unit and then have Peter Var, whatever his name is, reset it. Unless he no longer does that, because that's me going off open beta knowledge. Oh god. In fact, I could just use Horse and Senior and promote the Eternal Fire person to a cut-up lackey.
Up to it, knaves.
Dick stealing my units. Got no rights to do that, but okay.
It's the only way they learn.
Guess that means when I use my spinny wheel of death and demise, it will deal 1 extra damage at least. I mean, if he wants to try and use its ability to summon more Firesworn Zealots, go ahead. I'm sure you've got the coin purse for it. Well, I know Orcs isn't in hand, so I think we need 2 damage. Right, I think we need to Wheel of Fortune the Norsca Sergeant now. And we luck out. Get a good amount of damage, which is nice. So, next turn we'll just Horse Borsodi. Buff up as much as we can. And he's going to see a pro-gamer move.
I'll crack your skull so loud I'll hear it down at the docks.
I don't know. Let's just... If Geralt Igni still does what Geralt Igni does, then I'll set up so I'm not completely dooming myself. Don't know why I held back coins, to be honest, there. Ooh. Wait, how much? That was a bit of a worthless end, to be honest. Because that was 1 damage, pretty much. Or was that all enemy units? I wasn't paying attention, but nonetheless, that's a Frightener. Wow. Would you look at that? Easy win. Well, if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you next time for some more whatever.